welcome to our 25-week pregnancy update. We've only got 15 weeks to go, so I'm so excited. I've got some information regarding my OB appointment next week, as well as some stats and symptoms that have been going on. Our baby is the size of an eggplant, measuring about 13 inches and about 1.5 pounds. I do not have an eggplant with me today because I took my picture, threw the eggplant away, not thinking about needing it for my video to be able to compare you guys. But hopefully next week I'll have my fruit or vegetable. Well, let's go ahead and move into some baby statistics. Baby's lungs are gearing up to breathe. Your baby is growing in leaps and bounds, reaching 13 inches, over a foot long, and weighing more than 1.5 pounds in weight, which is taller than 2 juice boxes stacked one on top of each other and almost as heavy as 4 of them. What else is going on this week? Your baby's skin is turning pinker, but not because he's getting overheated. In fact, the amniotic fluid is perfectly climate controlled, keeping her at an always comfortable temperature. Instead, the skin is changing color because small blood vessels called capillaries are forming under the skin and filling with blood. Gotta catch my breath. Later this week, blood vessels will also develop in your baby's lungs, bringing them one step closer to full maturity and one step closer to taking that first breath of fresh air. But at 25 weeks, those lungs are very much a work in progress, though they are already beginning to produce surfactant, which is a substance that will help them expand with oxygen after she is born. Although the lungs are still too undeveloped to successfully send oxygen to the bloodstream and release carbon dioxide as she exhales. Baby's nose starts working. The lungs aren't the only system that's gearing up for air intake. Your baby's nostrils and nose are starting to work this week too. This allows your little one to begin taking practice breaths. It was previously believed that the nostrils stay plugged up until around now in the pregnancy, but the latest research shows that they open much earlier and stay that way through all 3 trimesters. Of course, since there is no air in there, your baby's only really breathing amniotic fluid, but it's all good for practice. She could also smell various scents in utero this week too. That's a theory, work in progress, but if not, it will definitely kick in by the 3rd trimester. So, it's a lot going on this week. I have heard in the past that by 25 weeks, if something were to happen, there is viability, of course, with a lot of medical help. However, we don't want that to happen. We want baby to stay in until at least 37 weeks. But I'm not too worried about that at this point. I'm not at risk for any kind of premature labor or anything like that. As far as my symptoms go, just same stuff that's been going on. I finally had to give in and take some Tums for some heartburn. It got bad enough this week that it was keeping me up at night, but nothing so bad that I'm not able to manage it myself. I try not to take stuff as long as I can help it, just because I'm paranoid. I mean, I know it's all fine. Actually, I think Tums is supposed to help with your calcium intake. So, let's go ahead and talk about my OB appointment this week. It went good, went really well. I am currently weighing, I think it was 114.3 pounds. So I have gone up like 17.2 pounds since the beginning of my pregnancy. My pre-pregnancy weight is right around the 97 pound mark. So I have gained a full almost 17.5 pounds, which is nice, which I'm almost averaging about 1 pound a week at this point. So that's good news. I don't remember off the top of my head what baby's heartbeat was, but I know I was able to hear it. She's doing good. My doctor's not really concerned about anything much more than what we talked about for my 20-week checkup appointment. And if you missed that video talking about the marginal cord insertion, I will link that video as well as all my other pregnancy updates down below. So, yeah, baby's doing good. Something else that happened this week, and this kind of falls under some baby prep stuff, is we got a new car. We caved in and we got a minivan. which we actually had gotten it a couple months earlier than expected. We were originally going to wait until May, save up, but Marty ended up getting the time off, and my parents were able to come and help us. So we were able to get one of those, which we were so excited. And we've only had this minivan for a few days at this point, and I am absolutely in love with it. I love the space. I love the captain's chairs. I love being able to change Abby in the center and not have to worry about like getting out of my car to change her and have her be in an awkward position. And I'm able to actually lock us in the car while I'm changing her, which has been so nice. There's so much cargo space. Every time I open the car, I see, I find more space. So it's just so spacious and so nice. And Bella got in the car and she absolutely loved it because she's got the whole back seat to herself. And she's just so, it's so nice to be able to have it. And actually it drives a lot better than I thought it was. I was a little bit nervous driving a full-size car. However, being able to just get in it and the smoothness of it really took me by surprise. It's like driving a small car by the feeling of it. So I was just so excited. And I got little Miss Abby singing here. So, yeah, this was a very quick pregnancy update. Let's go ahead and do a bump shot real quick. But before that, have you noticed my new background? This actually was just some fabric I got on sale at Hobby Lobby, and I mean they're always on sale if you need like a good background or something. Just do that. This is pretty thick fabric. Marty put it up for me last night so I could film with it today. So yeah, it's very much me. It's got the flowers and stuff, and I'm so excited. Anyway, back to the topic. Let's go ahead and do our bump shot. Alright, so curvature on my back as usual. Going this way, here's a side view. Front view, I'm feeling like I am very pointy this pregnancy, whereas with her I felt like I was a little bit more rounded out. And then here's another side view going this way. And I do feel like I'm carrying a lot lower this time around. I felt like with her I was a lot higher. So that was definitely something, some differences there. But yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Maybe you clicked on this video because you too are 25 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. Maybe you're doing it to, maybe you're watching this video because you're a little bit farther behind and want to know what's ahead. Again, just thank you for watching, and if you are already subscribed and are supporting this channel, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless and bye guys.